am here with Tina. Tina right now happens to be my photographer, videographer, my nurse, my everything right here in Maryland, USA. She's a very nice lady. My name is Zionfelix. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Zion.
What is it?
You're
looking beautiful as usual.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on your channel.
You're also welcome. How's USA?
USA is amazing. I can't complain. God has been so good and USA is great. I would say that, yeah.
US?
I think everybody deserves the opportunity to come here.
Why?
I think it's a great place for people to become like ebia wo in swade hu bi wo abrabo ma opesa wo ye ebia uko school so uko carpentry. America can give you the opportunity to become a doctor if your mindset and everything changes. Inti not just say oh barbershop come hakeke, but the opportunities never hano a door so pan, and I feel like everybody should come and experience it, you know. Say na ube remu, the things that you have to go through and then the lessons that you have to learn to even rise to become someone better. I feel like everybody should come and experience America.
Is it easy to make it here?
It's not easy to make it here, but ni nyina nipa no mindset so ena nipa oba besua no so no, because nipa besua no so no on no beka say you say ena wan kasa so mindset a wodi right no mu. What is your mindset like? Are you here to come to work and go build a house in Ghana, or you want to come and make it not just for your family but for you and then I would say that it's not easy, but mindset any if it's clear, you'll be able to navigate through and then become whatever you want to become.
Talking about traveling here with the intention of building a house in Ghana, with you, do you think it makes sense to travel with the intent of not going back to stay in Ghana, but you have to build a house in Ghana? Because I know some people, I've spoken to some people elsewhere, say, it doesn't make sense because there's no way Ghana.
Right.
Now, but Hana breast if you are 2 years now, or break because if you're Ghana when you go there for 2 weeks or 1 month.
Exactly.
Do you think that it makes sense?
It makes sense if you have family back home, they will live in the house. And you want to house them or you want to have them in there. But it doesn't make sense when one Kasakrom has said, and you are struggling to make ends meet. What's your basement and I said, and you are working very hard to go build a house in Ghana. When you yourself, you don't even have anything for yourself or for your family here. And see, for me, I personally think, say, hey, I have say, Noah, Bible say, Noah say, on corner, one shenechi. And not looking back doesn't mean but you are also building yourself here so that you can find yourself on a solid ground. Then you can go back and say that, okay, me okay what has said me but if see you are struggling here and then you are building back home, then what is the point? Because you will struggle and then build a house back home and then you are renting here and you are struggling here. It doesn't make sense. I always say that what to me baby me call Ghana 2022 and me call I went to look at properties because me Ghana na me ton dying. I didn't get the opportunity to buy a house. Me call share other properties and I'm like I want to buy a house in Ghana. And the motive is that me person obi a Ghana, but at the time any dan okrom ha say. And it took madam for being in the and they were like, Tina, and you are going to buy a house in Ghana. What is the point? And so I'm gonna make and say, right, we need to actually establish ourselves here so that we can also go and establish ourselves back home, because otherwise there will be no point. What's na say? Now would your mortgage to a house in Ghana? What is the point? Even if Saudi Airbnb, you know, it didn't make sense to us at the time. So we decided to buy a house here before thinking about anything that we would want to do in Ghana. Okay.
Faustina, yeah?
Yes.
Faustina
Ado.
That's my mom's name, Faustina.
Really? Yeah. You didn't tell me that.
So, briefly, tell us something about Faustina Ado.
Faustina Ado, me water credit, so, you know, met him the fantastic. Oh, number 3. It's for mountain number 3.
It's for mountain.
Number 3, quarters, like maybe almost new Bank of Ghana. No?
Okay.
Or one anamity.
Okay.
And so on basic Bank of Ghana, then they sacked all of us and then they built the Bank of Ghana there. Inti me mami na oton Akpeteshie ewo bibia na Bank of Ghana like bibia yeti yebubu no inti na ye kiosk inti kiosk nimu na yeti but me
to kiosk ni
na yeti kiosk nimu yeah
na mo Akpeteshie wom
ye ton Akpeteshie wom
na oda Akpeteshie nimu
ai inti mo mi ton sani ade na you know omopon na me grandfather ewo Farage House, which is the bigger building next to us, but sometimes na that store no because na yesusa mo me ni ade nti sometimes no e ton sani wi a papa store no mu na ya da ho what you say but Bank of Ghana better asase no na e say a movie store no call different place and
Thomas asase no
ya asase no omo quarters no they were compensated they sidan mo anaje e mo kotene but na ye was store ye ton ade ne de no de na they didn't compensate us. Inti me kai mommy na satam no Okumasi because I'm papa Okumasi. Inti omo etam store no and I remember very well Zion. Omo ma store no so no. Store no was so old that they couldn't survive and it just broke down like everything came down because near the track so. And I remember crying. I'm like, how are we going to pay for school fees? How are we going to survive? That's why it was really an emotional time for me. And me na me a firstborn of my family. Inti, as a firstborn, that time na mommy, she was going through a lot with Poppy. Inti, me na say me making sure say hey, you be bought a tent me dining store no be na store ni sino na ye ton kenke any gari. Sometimes you come market circle na you ton me ko ni ade. But ni na me ko school so inti me ko beduado water card inti me pon school bar na ma ko ton me ko ni ade no, you know, gari. It was a very hard time, honestly. But school ene nyame bibia me de bata makoma ho say minim say he Nyankopon betimi yi mefiri mu me sana na my focus was say if I can serve God, I will not end up in the area no and I say hey, I will not end up selling like the way my mother did because it's easy say hey, you will do well in life and then become what your parent became, but me no, not there was a bank right across the street which was ADB. And anytime I mean who bankers ni na say omo bastor no me beton sani ade omo addressing in their cars no na me bomb pass Yankopon be ma me edu sa level no nti na school de na me fin dia agro kwa
who bet me a brilliant student but I mean famikono
yes and that was me. Yeah.
So being a brilliant student was that anybody who they say menya mo be push me amako
na study who hosa but na sikane any hosa and me kai said there are so many times that you be pay me from school fees say
private school or public school?
Public school.
There's public school fees.
Those days na it yo.
Wow.
And you to me pound say so tier school fees. Mommy so na mostly no sika onya wo ba ni mu no for eduane die. Sometimes so Poppy na ono so Okumasi ono so na ade na ni enhye da eni ye ho nti ye wo fa nom ni ade na omo so ye ma ebo aye ni school fees ni ade school fees time so na ya frɛ ye wo fa me auntie baako me wie school a me call secondary school o closing bank account enemy to secondary school my mama to me call secondary school, you know, and me call seco nti enyo no anka me ntimi anko secondary school kra but no munim say her minimum idea and they wanted to push me to that level. And so make us say my uncles really supported me very well and mommy so little that she could do with me and Satoni idea no so boy and me na me swans you pa I got to a point in my pempem crap area boys no be ampere me because fine girl with hard labor.
Yeah. So even though say ifini bi no who say ifini bi or you rapper like, you know,
yeah,
maybe hopefully name no like
yes.
Then kind lifestyle no. How was yours when growing up or was the region?
I would say hey me Sunday school teachers are more better Methodist or more boy me pan because me fanya me at the age of I think 13 time na me was JSS no and they be na yakwa sorry pastor no catch say hey sex ye bibia sa wo ware a ebefun nti nya botre na Yakopon nyi nipa opese opam emaw nti na me obi a na me suro nya me yankasa and meka say me masam ya de na ni mani so kra me de ne hia me ane se me ko school na metumi ewie na ma pass into na my school was everything to me. Into area hot dear, make us say obi no beka say oh no dear me need the date da na say me need da na say bibisa obi no obetimi me coupe no obetimi akasa asem.
Wow.
Because I told myself that I was going to keep myself for my husband. And me bompaye bi say hey yankopon o ma me nye ugly until the right person comes. Because na me pese obi be say makoma like me na me pese obi be ma brabo ma obe high me and so obe ye bibia ebeti makoma. You know what I mean? I didn't want anybody to just.
But you went to high school.
I went to high school.
You went to uni.
Yes.
So like especially uni.
Yes.
Because of course when boys on must say
yes.
So like
yes. I prayed a prayer. I prayed a prayer. God make me ugly until the right person comes. And me was secondary school no na me final year me be a chaplain.
Okay.
Internal so the chaplain do be But I had guys in school more essay me penny idea but na me my focus was school because I mean if you are me free more banty my focus was school.
Which uni?
Me call Accra Polytechnic. Okay. So na me person me call uni into me to all the university because na me busi obi anko university da. Into I was even willing to go do religion just to be in a university but menya nursing college so amenya nti me wofa bi na offer me no Accra Poly no ye purchasing and supply no say ama what's na ho uni na Accra Poly forms asanti brasisia na better Accra Poly forms me kwaya me cut off forms no the next 2 weeks or 3 weeks na menya admission nti me fa car pa Takrade me call Accra it was me marketing. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Until OU school no how was life for you?
Nti me was school no and me share me kun.
Okay.
Aha. And
no so Accra Poly.
No so Accra Poly. No ye engineering. Nti ono no wie no or apply it to companies and onya national service. Nti me be wie no or ye the same thing e ma me. Nti o apply ye no and me nya UT. Nti UT kra me call interview no lady no home no say why protocol na we aba interview we. Let me say you be protocol me wo no be friend me say hey me rent dan ana na say oh omo UT properties are omo ton dan and they want someone to be part of the marketing department into my ton dan na me see o dabi my rent dan na me say dabi no omo say marketing skills school times me call SRC nti I was able to interview and then by the grace of God I got the opportunity to get my national service with the UT and I think that was when my breakthrough began at the UT.
Before coming to US, how was life in Ghana?
So before coming to US, I would say that life was really good by the grace of God. That time, na my age more UT, ako age more Dev Traco, and then na mini Rehoboth for so year juma. Inti na me turn down. Life was okay. Yeah, life was okay. Me call back to school. Me masters. Legon because me free Accra Poly. Me call Valley View University. Me free Valley View no. Ena me call me degree. Ena me free one me call in Legon. Eko me masters in project management. And see, me masters in project management, opportunity came for an exchange program at Harvard. And see, me apply, and me apply, sometimes, they denied a lot of people, or more too kind than idea, me or for me too kind, and so me say, me apply by faith, say, hey, minya. And by the grace of God, me apply, and minya visa, no, and see me by America, by Harvard, Yale. It was an exchange program with all the Ivy League schools in America. And Zion, me can't that say me drew Harvard no. I just fell on the ground and I cried. I cried so much because me bisa me won say hey me ya wine or Akpeteshie Celeb or yeah then on Harvard. You know what I mean? I felt like I did not belong. I did not even deserve to have been selected for that program. But God was faithful because the Bible says He is faithful to those who diligently seek Him. And I believe that the faithfulness I had, even waiting for marriage to have sex and all that helped me because many people you date here for 5 years and say worry, but we're still able to keep it because let me believe it. Say if I'm faithful to God, He will be faithful to me. It's me ba Harvard no, and I me call back no, and check and I me kunya American lottery. So then we have to decide that we are going to sell everything and then relocate to America.
Okay. I think it wasn't planned for you guys to come and stay here.
Yes.
So lottery.
Exactly.
So Ubeka said what about me nyame no? E be na me so betimi aba ni be like na qualification no. any day.
And it's what I say, because sometimes if you don't have drive in life, no people who cry inspire or say yeah. What's me school? There's an opportunity for people to travel, but if you don't connect yourself to resources and I say, how will you even know about it? Say program be say wo. Inti ni nyina ye ni swade ho a wo abrabo mu. Me, I knew I was coming from poverty. So I looked for opportunities everywhere. Where can I make it? Then I met me tapping in. I didn't allow, although say now I was a little timid because of, if you are me free money idea. But my mind won't stopping me. Bibia, I want to ask questions. Oh, what is going on here? What is happening here? Intina me fimu to find out what is the next big thing ahead for me that I can tap into. Inti, that is what I can say to that.
Right now, Tina,
so right now, Tina, I'm a blogger, I'm a photographer, and then I also I do cybersecurity. So I work in the IT space, and I'm a profession. Yeah, me ba ha say madam for ba na me ne kasa I'll say like me they have a didn't sign your my resume. So me call interview as Zion, they are like you are overqualified for this role. So I had to take all of it out of my resume.
No more
for me. Yeah, no more for me cry. So I had to take a lot of things off me because Ghana, so now I was doing well in selling houses and all that. So me didn't actually my resume so me call interview. Of course, there's an accent, and then you have all this. We can't pay you. And see, madam for be sorry now or on make us or say I think that you should look into IT, like So I immediately enrolled in another master's program because me project management in Ghana. But IT space in America, what bahana school it's so hard to rise to a certain level. Until me call back to school and I call information technology, and then I got the cyber job that I was doing, and then because of me marketing I opened an Instagram page. If I know TNS me started with YouTube. Me wo me bag girl no, and I started YouTube because now I joined that. Inti nkofo hu me am say you are very funny. Inti me YouTube it started as a very funny it's your girl Tina, Tina's Tube, all the platforms. Inti one day me on YouTube and I'm saying why don't I go on Instagram and then just start advertising getting people for YouTube so that people will follow me. Me drew Instagram and who say that place is another platform on its own that I can go that platform and then become a good version of myself. Inti that time the pandemic time me started Instagram no. And then my Instagram was like my diary. It was a place where my story, whatever was on my heart, I would just share it there as a caption. That time, not reels. It was more of pictures. And see, the more I shared, not me share about my lifestyle, me share about, rape attempts. Me fail money idea.
Attempted rape.
Yes. Kumasi, at the point, me name me papa, me kwasra me papa, and there was some old man, or young kola, near my bonnie. Inti as na me share na people could relate what I say. And then also I was a plus size fashion blogger because me wo me bani I gained a lot of weight, and I was going through a lot because I was still trying to find my feet in this country. Like that time na me nya cyber ejuma yet inti na me treat Uber any idea. Like I've done a lot, na me ejuma bank, me jai bank ejuma no because na ma and
no you ask what
teller and all that, yeah. Okay. And then me wo me ban na wo ye bank ejuma na say wo nkola me no child care alone was going to take all the money what I say inti
so be
ejuma obi be hwe nkora no so kana obenya no na pako no be hwe nkora no inti I decided say hey me ba betina fie na ma hwe nkora no inti me hwe nkora no na me sua ade na me go school na me certifications na me sign twi Uber in the night, just to support my husband in the upkeep of the house. And social media too, I did it full time at some point. And see, many McDonald's, I juma da, many Walmart, many other companies, I juma, through social media, just showing up. And then I also love pictures. Me obia, me Ghana. Obi wants to me cleaning me lens for no more journey because me trap pictures. But me back home, Hano, I realized that I love pictures. And see, me trap pictures on social media, now for they assumed I was a photographer. And so madam for more around, they would just tell me, oh, I'm doing an event. And I said, my birthday, can you take me a picture? I'm like, sure. Then camera now, me you see content, let me do more pictures.
And we talk more about photography work now, Tina, in USA. We also talk about how she was able to slim down from where she was to where she is right now. My name is Zionfelix. Nala, selling country say, oh, send this kind of free USA, has say Canada, Europe to Canada, na platform no. And I will say use call Play Store and I say App Store to see Natural NALA Nala na download it. Now I mean nobody on come up with anyone going into agreement say so we register na say a promo code parts no use Zionfelix until $20 for just using my name Zionfelix. That is the agreement that many almost accord. So download Nala right now. Usen this kind of pack na Tony Paco bank account mu and I say Momo wallet name and a 0 transaction fee or one to then time na na code DQ so and I say offer until I'm person say ka Ghana only series oga yenye za money no okay enye bi me 2026 yenye bi yenye sa money bi pacho Nala edebo am be a simple amount enye apps na we be choose ka full card mu and I say we send na call I say offer office no it's a office for bank for ID card bra debi Nala o send na na e straight to Nipako our Ghana. Keep using Nala. My name is Zionfelix. I'll be back after the break. I was at this Guangzhou Terminal 3 airport. And I'm October, November, here by Lande. I have a power. This airport is so beautiful. So this trip I remember October, November 2026. Make sure say over Kaya home now about a ESR trip we are here in Guangzhou, China. If you pay your money, your visa to China is assured, your accommodation, your flights, BBR included, and Basa the internal rounds in China in Yabusia a rest assured way a Zionfelix organized trip. Beyond Chundi, the Casaba Yamano, making sure say it me a Yama. Now what me enjoy a China when you assume baby be a man. Call the number 0244-765128 0244-765128 and join Zionfelix on this business trip to China from 20th October to 3rd November 2026. I'm here with a lady who never saw a man before she married. At what age?
I got married at age 26.
Oh wow. On your graduate of can I say you're a graduate of Legon?
Yeah.
Okay, so master's.
Yes.
That's the only best in Ghana.
I didn't say that. Tech, coming from University of Science and Technology. It's also a very good school.
US is a good school. I mean, all the schools are good, yeah. Let's talk about mother. How many kids?
I have 2.
2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
As we were saying, your wounds one in Nana, I shall say, put your weight.
Yes.
Also, it's very difficult for them to lose weight.
Yeah.
How did you do yours? What was your size?
Okay. Inti me wo me ba boy no that time na me Ghana inti me be ye kese pass that time le go no pon school a mama millionaire ade inti me be ye kese but me lose this weight no ansa na me back home ha say me ba ye na me wo me ba no e na pandemic ni see that time na me fa me ma mommy buy me invite mommy ma ne buy inti wo fie fufuo banku emuto che say e dey didi san and then also that time no na and your mom so a little depression here and there. Into that time in Bayekasi palm. And
was it depression?
Depression, yeah, dear, Into Mamma Bayekasi pana me highest weight like 254 pounds. Meaning say what that is in
kilograms.
In kilograms.
I'm having you pounds.
Yeah, you see pounds, yeah.
Pounds and a
yeah.
Fahrenheit. 260
250 284 282 sorry
2 pounds
2 kilos
okay that's 129 kilos
129 yeah
that's crazy
yeah so many ba me ho so no you know it got to a point so sometimes we kese a wo hu and na me ku so obi a on my body comments. What I say because exactly on him say body your body go through a lot into on my body comments and I miss no me build me platform no on plus size into all those and I miss no na me dress kama and now I present myself very well too you know I carried myself well And me obia me so that me call her now. That's all I keep hearing. What's I understood I'm a naturally big person. But as to the point, I don't know how I got to say weight, you know. But one day, me question madam for being a catch him say, Fosti, I saw you when you came to this country. I think say, hey, why I can see? And then I click here, yeah, and mommy, me also no. I said, thank you for telling me that. And see,
you becoming too comfortable.
I was becoming too comfortable. And then again, I was a plus size influencer. And see, that is how I get my brand deals. What I say? Many brands, must sending me clothes. She near the must sending me entire. So I was a plus size influencer. What I say? But it got to a point, not wait, no. Although say, hey, me call hospital and my labs, maybe be clean. What I say? My labs and everything were okay. But na me ankasa me feeling okay. Ofu stairs no abre. You know maybe ohana mean to me like it was a lot. Like waking up, getting up, waking up. Na me so me wait me na ejina me fumu. Inti na ehye me so what I say. Inti for me, you know, it got to a point where I hired a personal trainer. Na me need training every morning. And I documented that whole journey on my Instagram and my YouTube. Inti when I started working out, you know, in span of a break, so I'm workouts. But na me weight loss, no, me difference because na eduane no so na so what I say. Chinese BMM. It's a miniature girl na me training. They be no kasa oh, I've given you some diet whatever. Are you following it? Me say mo salad no, enya me lie no. Me banku anya banku ndia enya eduane banku no fufu. And then me lie. Enti me ye workout no me ni ye workout be 1 year. Me lose be 10 pounds per. What I say? And I me call vegan diet. Vegan diet no so me lose another 10 pounds from that. But still anamiso. What I say? Enti one day me call hospital, me call home me primary care physician and me catch her and say hey, I know say hey, my labs everything is okay, right? But I want to lose weight. What I say? I want to lose weight. And no catch her and say, have I thought about GLP-1? GLP-1, a lot of people know it as Ozempic. Ozempic here for a mom who are diabetics. But GLP here for a mom person who lose weight. I wanted to give it a shot. But I've built a platform of plus size women. I've built a platform like people follow me for inspiration. And see me back here now me dream when I say if I go this route, I'm going to leave a lot of people behind. Or more follow me, they pick inspiration from my outfit, my dress and idea. But at the end of the day, no, this is also my health. This is my life. Am I going to stay big just to please them or I'm going to work on myself? Into me, that day, honestly, I broke down on my social media. I did a video. I was crying. I'm like, I've worked out. Why do I now have to go? Because what's your Ozempic? What's your Ozempic? It's a bad thing. Like it's an easy way route. What I say? I don't know. Won't go gym now. Won't go working out. I've done all that. I didn't see the weight loss. So why do I now have to go and do GLP?
Any idea there?
GLP is an injection. It's okay, like a weight loss injection, okay. Yes. And it keeps appetite. And then a man won't be bebre. As an a weight loss surgery, you know. Okay. Into one injection now. What did you kind of want me? Me so me obi a me funo. Me a heavy hitter. Me nye sugar person, but me na me didi bebre. Me didi pa. Me taibo. That's what I don't want to say. Me a bo pa. Into the fact that sa GLP no and my own did be no. I think that is what I needed. Because I'm down for Bridget. Because I for still also better to be check. Because I'm 1 million day now. Who's a 1 million day now? Can feed the whole nation.
3 times a day. Not one.
Yeah. It's immediate told me Instagram. My page is built on authenticity. Yeah. Zion. Me penko fwa come page so they are not living a life of fakeness. How you see them is how you experience them. And see, when I made a decision, say me call GLP, and encouraging me. People came in my DM, they're like, "Oh, Tina, I've been on GLP for this number of years." And so, minimum so much me say gym, but not knowing say they were all doing the GLP. So I wasn't going to be the first person. And see, next practitioner be or Maryland has say, me no call party be partners no catch me say I can provide you the GLP because good, me a nurse practitioner, I can help you with it. Into catch me na me say okay, I'll give it a shot. Into me catch me followers and I say on this day I'm going to start GLP. Into me a video, me show me full a damn me one injection, me show ni na Zion. And I me make it vow say me start this injection where ya me call gym. Because GLP is a one working out, it will take your muscle mass. Into ube phone, but not why old because one working out. Into me catch me who says me one injection we pay, I will start working out because I love to work out. Food part no hammy. Into me start injection no na me was 254. Within 6 weeks, let me lose about 15-20 pounds. That is when I knew that the injection was really helping. Into every morning 5:30 a.m. me was gym, me working out na and enyumbre me pon adwuma makonante. I was working out, me sweating, it was coming down. So I shared the whole journey on my platform. Into people also started asking for the GLP. Into nurse no buanko for mom ko hospital doctors no insurance and cover for some people. The insurance na cover Imani LLC ono na me ne partnership. Uko no ho be shepi ama no mo. So I have a lot of women who started the GLP as a result of me confidently sharing my journey. Because now there was a stereotype about GLP, say easy way route or Zampic, then.
But any negative side effect? Yeah.
The only side effects, say obia different. Me the say na constipation.
Okay.
And ebema we lose muscle mass, but you have to work out so that we lose weight now. We saggy. What I say? Obu how lose weight now? I very saggy. Me that was my concern. Weight loss, any excess skin. Inti milusi yepa. It took me about 12 months and I lost about 75 pounds from the GLP. So within a year, not milusi be 75 pounds. Inti I can, make me a video for you to show when I'm starting and when I'm milusi Inti milusi na do some point na excess skin na ba. All those I was working out na mefuno. Efunu na sopa asa na menyem 9 months But me lose na aye saggy. What I say? No for now saggy. Everything was sagging because it's a drastic weight loss in a year. Say me lose over 3 years and can show sir, but within a year now me lose so rapidly. Although I was working out, there was still some sagginess. Into last year, honestly, me madam for be no person okoye surgery and me koja no. Up until that time last year. Up until a year ago, not me said it wasn't even in my dictionary. But me koja no, and I me who doctor no nedwuma say no ye nedwuma like no working on weight loss patients nkwa. Utumu so bi we lose weight na funu aye saggy. Na why tummy tuck na aye flat. Proud to that Na me cosmetic surgery. It was something that like I don't want to hear about it. But I was like, okay, I can actually do this after my weight loss journey to firm things up because I love fitness and I want to look good while I'm working out and all that. And I'm young. But I can still take my life back and become like time I was 16 years. Until after I lost the weight, I did a surgery, which is all documented on my page. Me called Dominican Republic because it's cheaper there. The doctor I got is very, very good.
Like how much?
Like how much it costs?
Yeah.
Me book price now.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
Cheaper.
Okay.
Cheaper compared to Oya or US.
Okay.
Oya or US are about $50,000.
Okay.
Because me a complete mommy makeover.
Okay.
Into Oya or US are no boy but Oko DR now it's much cheaper. And then nurses or how so mu near the intimate high Airbnb and then private nurses are more share me throughout. We are US are free hospital or Buffy. And I didn't want to put that pressure on my husband. What I say? And my husband has been so supportive, even on my weight loss journey. We changed our whole diet. Because one day me never back home. He passed out right in front of me. Cardiac arrest. That was also a big wake-up call for me. And I started to me lose weight. Cardiac arrest, 20 minutes, Zion. Na omunya pulse.
Wow.
Na me jina so buttons. Finally, they got a pulse. And I was like, this is what obesity can do. Obesity is actually a disease. Do you know that?
Mm.
Yes, because the first thing I think about is food. what I say, Obia sorry or dream, me no, because of obesity, me sorry ediane. Na me pediane pa, Obia himself no the opebo. It was something that bothered me. But the GLP, it silenced the food noise, Zion. Me sorry me ndri ediane ho. All I think about is work and then my family and then work out. Whilst I was on the GLP, as I was working out, I didn't just lose weight physically. My mindset, my mental health, and your man me depression, your man hammy. Can you imagine say hey, your whole family who and what me abroche the burden, the calls I benya, obi school on to me call school, obi and all of them were brilliant. Me stepsister balcon nursing, we school. Me taught nursing from man or started nursing. Polytechnic, just say I felt so burdened to take care of family back home. And sometimes, women, you're taking on so many things and then we forget ourselves. And I think that's what happened to me. I forgot myself. Like, me mommy, me papa say, but how about you? And see, when I let myself go, mentally, I wasn't in a good place. But the workouts, being a true version of myself, working out, and so building my dream, how I see myself, how I show up on social media for my friends, my family, it built on me mentally.
How can you help people with the weight loss?
Me, I'm not a weight loss, like if you want to lose weight, I have a page on my social media where I document my workouts and everything. If obi person name me one-on-one, let's say, I'm still building that out because it's a lot of people. And honestly, sometimes me and it for free and all that. But obi or me bia, even if they can't have access to me, I'll say that start with GLP and then gym, Zion. The GLP will help you to minimize food noise. And then the gym will also help you to kind of firm up and then whatever.
Your social media handles.
Tines Tube on Instagram, Tines Tube on TikTok, Tines Tube on YouTube.
Faustina Ado is the name. Papa Homes on more Airbnb apartments. Our Kasua Fijane, Kasua, Millennium City. Wakra, and so Quakra. Now, open baby, and we tour. Wasumbejo, AC, all the rooms, free Wi-Fi, security tight, environment here clean, area here very quiet. We have a palm free, we have a breaking, and we are normal there. Now, a house on Friday. Now, Papa Homes for our area in the apartment, and let's show up from na bookie, 1-bedroom apartment. They have a 2-bedroom apartment, and they have a 2-bedroom house. So, booking 1 month and above 3 weeks, 2 weeks. The more you book, the more you get discount from them. For numbers way in the Fred Papa Homes 0245 517650 0245 517650. I want to talk about China. China independent also. You made my April, you call a year Dubai. So Dubai is saying so John Zionfelix trip to Dubai. Then come out and say China they are not too much. We are not taking people for China again. Dubai and a year call and not in April, Vast Day, February 2027, and a year call a China. So stick and stay in my next conversations. No, I'll give you the full details. It is 19,000 if you want a shared room, and 22,000 if you want a private room. But you can contact me and become part of the first few people are on the journey. This group China, they have none of the numbers are not too much. I want to be able to handle the numbers now. They call China now. So right now we're not taking anybody again for the China trip now. I call this October, November 2026 now. Photography. This is the very first time I know about photography.
Really?
Yeah.
All of them are men, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's not demanding.
It is. Yeah, it is. Me Sano Zion, me Sudaebi. There were a lot of pebbles falling from the sky. I think I was in JSS. And I remember that dream. Let me sapa, but me kaisad and Diana. A lot of pebbles falling from the sky, and I was able to pick a lot home. Me call back na unkola ede pebbles ni diago. Until me call sorry na me bisa me pastor say, what does this dream mean? Or say the ones you took home are talents and yankopon the amount. The ones that you came back and they are not for you. And I feel like photography is a talent God has given me because I love photography. So me know your photo shooter, you have to stop me.
Okay. Because
Make sure say birthday no.
me not go photo shoot. Hey, yeah, brother. The pictures
Downtown Silver Spring, yeah.
Oh, Maryland. It was crazy. Because all the pictures rough.
So I'm very passionate when it comes to photography, especially when you do sets, no.
Okay.
Me chow na usha pictures na you will love it. You know what I mean? Some people do it for the money. I am not a cheap photographer.
Okay.
I charge a lot because I know what I deliver. What you say? Sometimes people friend me, oh, they want to work with me. When I give the price, they are like, oh, we can't afford you. I understand. Want me afford me? There are so many people that you can afford, but I know my worth, so I charge my worth. So I love photography a lot. And me because it's something that it was birthed from my social media, which is my Instagram. People saw my beautiful pictures and they were like, we want to work with you. And I personally enjoy taking the pictures. Editing over Netflix is what I love the most.
Okay. Oh, it's our Netflix.
Yes, into birthday Saturday. I'm editing it. I'm almost done, but I usually me put a juma and that is what I do. I edit over Netflix and then that is it. Okay. So we had a basement and then when I saw it, I'm like, this will be my studio. Into a studio for photo shoots. People come from Alexandria, so many different places. They come 40th birthday, 50th. The only people I don't do is babies. Okay. And our funerals because
babies. I'm hardly.
Minye babies because babies nessa wo swaddle omo in the cloth. Minim say na wrap it on sa no. What I say? But omo do be at 2 years, 1 year now. And they met me but omo ye kotofe sa na. Yeah.
6 months.
Yeah, managing them and it's not my field. What I say? Inti I don't know. I don't really do it. A year there, me be soon a year na say. I'm a very empathic person. Okay. Inti so invite me way here to say me betra na say e bia deda flu no ha meant me. Okay. Into a year there, I try not to do, but me weddings, me engagements, you know, every other event. Before we break our DMV ha, my own event.
Divorce party, baba.
Divorce party, mean to be that. And for a divorce party. Coded location. Hey, divorce party, pan, and then me be that. But I like positivity, so I may decline divorce party.
Now, we need to
divorce is like a death. In as much as you are separating. No? I know it needs to be celebrated, but two parties are hurt in the process.
Okay. Now, can we afford you?
Oh, of course. In terms of photography, oh yeah, I have a package for everyone. Memo package, you know. So we one outfit, I mean, package. We have 2 outfits, I mean, package. So I have a package that can, but how person be or shot 10. Price no 10 no. Me, like I said, 1 outfit, no. I want to make sure that I get you in good angle. Sometimes me sometimes we go out. What you say? And I'm here editing, so I'm taking me time editing here. Me pesa oba say oh 10 outfits. Now we rushing me in the process. Then I like to tell a story. I'm a creative person. I don't enjoy people doing so many outfits. The little I can do, it will be nice. You will love it. You know what I mean? So yes, I'm affordable, but I may not be for everyone because of my rates.
Okay. Contact details in case somebody needs you.
Contact details, no. Meet me actually.
Yeah, you can. So she's Faustina Ado Photography on all the socials. Just go check her works out. She took my pictures. I think one of my friend, boss woman, Mama Lems, said, Mama Lems, ask me birthday bow. Any things about shoot to US back. Me do US name quite any baby. I said, oh, I wanna within 5 minutes my friend back. Sister was on phone. And so I want this kind of also lifestyle. Oh, wanna send the pictures. Say. I'm a shop. I can get those out. Like she did everything. I did we are on set shooting. I'm
a lifestyle influencer and a blogger. So obi person call DC, or trap pictures. How about Americans on trap picture or DC that? Yeah. You can hire me. I can take you to DC. We can take street pictures and all that. I enjoy doing that. Open studio so I met me I am. Into obi pay information 240-782-59540. So 240-782-5940.
Okay. So that is her contact. Contact Faustina Ado photography. And I am here also. If we are all humans, you might be going through things. At the time now, I want to change. By the time I want to change, me buy my iPad. It's Ochenes. Nobody do about. Our friends will no afraid to make sure that like you are okay.
Yeah.
And it's not just a photography on picture. So banners are shown bonus and wouldn't you
Oh yes.
Have a lovely conversation.
Oh yes.
Now, however she can help you, Tina, thank you very much. Tina.
You're welcome, Zion.
I really appreciate whatever you've done for me for the short time.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Second Tina.
I know.
Hey.
He's a very supportive husband. Oh, yeah, dear pa. And I also appreciate you a lot. I've never met you, but knowing you, Mama Lems can say, oh, just meet Zion and you will know. And truly, like very down to earth, very humble person. Some people build brands and then, they are very pompous and all that. But I don't see that in you. I still see that humble person who also went through it and then has become what he is now. And I see that through you. And don't change. Be the person, that humble person that you are. And it's a blessing. So
final words to my viewers now.
Final words to my viewers. So my weight loss, I'll say that in total, I lost 100 pounds. And I'll say that I've taken my life back. So I'm talking to the mom, the person watching me, or the woman who is battling weight loss, who is battling depression. Maybe you are struggling with friendship, you are struggling with your family, you are struggling in America, you don't know what to do. What I can tell you is that nobody can make that choice for you. You have to say that enough is enough and take your life back. And sometimes making it in life or breaking through, it starts with you. But how can you start if you don't have a good mental health? If wankasa, you don't even see yourself worthy or even enough. Take your life back, go to the gym, work out, sleep early. By 9 p.m.
Wow.
I'm telling you, although I'm an influencer, you will not see me scrolling online and all that. If I'm online, maybe I have to deliver somebody's pictures. But I took my life back. I take my vitamins. What's that?
Vitamins. Dear ma. Vitamin C. This is not
D3, magnesium. I used to struggle with sleep. Magnesium helped me a lot. Yeah. So I take my magnesium. It helps me to sleep well. I wake up, I walk, I go to the gym. I took my life back. You see me with flat tummy like this. It used not to be so. I took my life back. I was heading towards a place that was no good. Sometimes I look back on my pictures, I'm like, hey, Tina. But I took my life back and look at me now. And that is what I want from you. Yeah. You can watch this video. You don't have to come and patronize my photography services, nothing. I told Zion, I want to do this to help people who are struggling with their weight loss, just like I did. Take your life back, work out, go to the gym. Take your life back. As you do it, your mental health will thank you. And then also take God seriously. Don't play with God.
Thank you very much for watching. My name is Zionfelix. Faustina Ado Photography. She is the boss.
Hey.
Zionfelix, Maryland, USA. Bye-bye.